What is up? So, damn. Look at that shit. Fucking gas. So, we're at the shop today. We're here to film the Sierra video. So, she's back at the shop. I just got done doing the fuel pump and fuel filter on her. So, my level sender wasn't working on there. And I believe the fuel pump was low-key, kind of like sluggish a little bit. Got it changed out and changed out the fuel pump, changed out the fuel filter on it. And then we went ahead and just drove it back over here so that way we can knock everything else out. Cause I really didn't want to do it over there. I wanted to do everything here. So yeah, I have a couple of pictures. This truck was sitting for a year. The gas tank and the fuel pump looked amazing. Like they looked good. But I could definitely tell that it was sluggish, like a lot, especially after putting this new one in. So it was worth the buy, preventative maintenance. It was an AC Delco fuel filter and some fucking cheapo fuel pump that I found because I can't find a good one anywhere. Everywhere that I looked, there was always a bad review about something, but this cheapo one, like 54 bucks, had over like 2,000 good reviews. So here on the table we have the extra haul of stuff that we got. We still have two more parts on the way. One should be at my house right now. The other one will be in on Wednesday. So this will be a continuous video like the rest of them. So I'm gonna go through everything that I have right now, and then I'll show you the rest of the parts when they come in. So we have 6 quarts of 5W30 because it needs an oil change. We have the AC Delco fuel filter, engine filter. We have AC Delco spark plug wires. We have AC Delco double platinum spark plugs, all 8 of them. We have a Nylite, which I found out, I thought this was some cheapo brand, I think it is, but I found out that it's actually a kind of reputable company on that sells parts on their own, but they also have a secondary website on fucking Amazon selling shit. So we have the dimmer switch, because my dimmer switch is going out. We have a new engine filter by Fram, their Extra Guard series. And then we have, we have a Fram cabin air filter. It's a charcoal activated one. And then here we have a Dorman 604113 main blend door actuator, which controls your defrost, feet, and face vents. That is currently not working. The truck does have AC, but it's currently not working, so we're gonna go ahead and get that changed out. So we're gonna try to do all of this tonight, and then I will go home tonight, pick up the multifunction switch that I ordered as well, where you have your hazard button, turn signal, cruise control, and all that on there. Cruise control doesn't work on this truck. Like that button doesn't work on the truck, and my hazard button, so I'm gonna replace that. And then I have an ambient light sensor that I also ordered. I wasn't gonna replace it because it's so far deep in the dash. I didn't want to destroy, like take out the dash, possibly cause destroying it. But it's only 13 bucks, so fuck it. I'll change it anyways. And then that's literally the last bit of what the truck needs. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and just jump straight into it. First, we'll do the oil change first. We're gonna do the oil change first to get from underneath the car, and that way we can do everything else from the top. So give me 1 second. All right, so we're actually on the side of the truck right now, the passenger side. It's a 15 mil drain bolt. Go ahead and get it ready. The center cap. Make sure the vent's open. That's closed. So I'm gonna go ahead and slide underneath here. Since this is a truck, I can just slide underneath, crack it loose, drain the oil out, and then we'll take the filter off. I'm gonna go ahead and reinstall the drain bolt. The drain bolt is torqued down to 18 foot-pounds. All right, so now that we got that filter pulled off, it's fully drained out. Here we have our new one, part number PF61E. We're gonna go ahead and pre-fill this thing. And we're done. Let's fill her up. We just finished up the oil change part, so now we're going to the engine air filter. It's just 4 Phillips heads. You can use a flathead as well. I'm going to use a flathead because it was what was right next to me. So let's go ahead and just get into it. Done. So only thing we have left in the engine bay wise would be spark plugs and wires. Alright, so we just got finished with the spark plugs and wires. I'm going to show you how they look. So we have the driver's side passenger, cylinder 1 to 4, 1 to 4. We got the new wires and spark plugs put in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start it up to see how she's doing. She might run a little rough still, just because this is 93 mixed with whatever old gas was left over. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set up the camera, start the truck up, let's see what she sounds like. I'm going to actually shut this hood because we are done with everything engine related, and now it's time for the interior. So let's go ahead and get right into that one. Alright, so the first part we're going to do on the interior is going to be this headlight dimmer switch by Nightlight. So yeah, this is what it's supposed to look like. Gray buttons. There's your dimmer. It's supposed to click in place. And then that's the dome override for the rear one. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be popping off the bezel, then we're going to slide it out from underneath, and then we're going to click in the new harness, put it in place, and call it a day. So let me go ahead and get the camera put over here. There we go. Controls are working good actually. Now some of the lights aren't that bright, like this one and this one, but this one, these two, and this one's even actually lighting up too, so I'm happy. Alright, now let me go grab the blend door actuator. Alright, so I have the new blend door actuator right here, but I don't need this 7/32 socket or a 5.5 millimeter to get it out. It's only 2 of them, top and bottom. So now it's time to test it. You can see the gears, so what I'm gonna do, put the key in. Alright. Boom, she is now moving. AC. And fucking booyah. AC is good, and it is nice and cold. You feel me, twin? These are gonna be removed. We're gonna have to take off the silver cover with 7 mils. Down. There's gonna be a little bolt right here. That one is gonna be your 7/32. And I'm gonna go ahead and toss these, vacuum everything up, and when I get the second filter in, I'll go ahead and install that one. That's gonna be it for today. I'm gonna wait until I have the multifunction switch for the turn signals and hazards at home. Wednesday, the ambient light sensor is gonna come in, and then that'll be the last part of the video. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm also working on filming the Del Sol video, so let me give you a quick little sneak peek. All right, let's quickly get this video finished. So I went out and I just bought a different set of cabin air filters, because the Fram one that I got, the Febreze version, is discontinued. Well, not fully discontinued, but they're like weeks out on back order and shit like that. So let's just get this one out and swap it with these STP ones. So there is your part number if you need it, if you have this truck. Oh yeah. All right. So the next part is going to be the combination switch over on that side.
we have one more part to install, and it's going to be the ambient light sensor that sits behind the dash. Not behind, yeah, it's kind of in the front, like near the windshield area. So the truck battery is actually dead. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it out, send it to AutoZone to get charged, and come back. We'll install that part, clean the interior out, and then I'll clean up the shop, and then I'll go pick the battery up, start the truck up, and make sure everything's good. So just give me 1 second. We're gonna go ahead and take out that battery.
All right, so inside of the truck is looking really, really crazy right now. Let's go ahead and just get this thing put back together. All right, so we got everything installed. The interior's back to normal a little bit. So let's go ahead and get this whole thing all vacuumed up and cleaned out. We have one more piece to install. This is ambient light sensor, which basically helps with, well, it doesn't help with anything. Shit, sorry, Dr. Pepper just had one. The ambient light sensor is literally just a daytime and nighttime sensing, like, sensor. It just turns on the auto headlights, turns them on and off, depending on the time of day it detects. So I want to replace it now because I don't want any issues in the future, since I'm just now remembering I have to take this off again. So I have to take this off, this trim piece right here, remove the radio, and I hopefully should, because I have small enough hands, be able to pull that sensor out all the way up here, untwist it, unplug it, swap it out with this new one that I got from a company called Standard. You can't really see it. It's a company called Standard. Their part number for it is EFL 166. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and start tearing apart my car again. Truck, not car. All right, and the Sierra is done. We should now have quite literally everything for this car to not have any issues. When I first got it, the car originally sat for over a year because it had a cracked brake line. We now have a new braking system from booster, master, lines, calipers, rotors, brake pads, even that proportion. I think we did the proportion valve. I don't remember. Hardened rubber lines. There was also a BCM code for the dimmer switch, which was acting up anytime you put it to the highest setting, which would usually cut on the dome light and everything. It would like kind of glitch the dash, and half of the lights weren't fully lighting up. Now that's fixed. We had the multifunction hazard switches. Hazard button wasn't working. We replaced that. Now it's working amazingly. AC, you could use the AC, but this wouldn't change. The blend door actuator was seized up and broken. Got that swapped out, threw in a cabin filter. AC is nice and cold. It actually switches between each mode. What else did we do? Spark plugs and coil packs. There was a misfire on the vehicle. It still has the misfire, and I'm believing it's a coil pack for cylinder 5. So next time we go to work on this thing, I'll just buy new coil packs, or I'll do it off camera. And then that should fix the misfire. Then we had a year-old oil in there, so we did the oil change. Battery was also dying, so we replaced the battery as well. It's on its second battery. The first one had a dead cell from sitting, and I bought a new one. That one was bad, had a dead cell as well, so they swapped it out, got that one under warranty. Now we're on the new battery. I killed it this time. Oh, and we also did a fuel pump. We did the fuel pump, but I didn't record that part. Fuel pump and fuel filter as well. The fuel pump was giving out, kind of cranked up, it started up a little bit slow. Now fucking starts up like a champ. So we should have everything taken care of. And honestly, now it's just going to be dealing with all the aesthetics and that one little misfire issue. We'll be able to start with aesthetics, meaning driver's seat cushion is going to get swapped out, wheels and tires. We'll work on doing some body work on this, maybe a lift kit. We'll see. Headliner. I want to do the headliner and then the visor. The visor's cloth on there. And center console, we're gonna get that swapped out. Like I said, windshield, like I said, some tints, and we'll get it figured out along the way. Let me know what you guys would like to see on this truck. I have a couple of ideas of how I want it to look by the end of it. The color, I'm not sure because the paint is destroyed. I do want the truck to look nice, even though it is going to be my beater, daily driver / beater truck. So we'll see how that goes. Bodywork wise, I do want it to look nice. Don't know if I want to keep the color, change the color, wrap it, paint it myself, send it to a paint shop. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today's video. I want to thank you guys for watching and supporting the channel. Really love y'all. Hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one where we're gonna be working on the Daytona. It's gonna be eventful. It's gonna be like kind of like a make or break video, where there's a slight issue that I have with the bike that just happened while it was sitting for a while, and if it doesn't get fixed, we're gonna rip the bitch apart again, but for an even longer time. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Love you guys for all the support you've been giving me. Have a nice day. Love y'all. Deuces.